What's up, YouTube? YouTube is Gerald, aka Hustlin' Hustlers. You know the deal. Hope you all had a good week. It's been a fat minute since I've been here, like 4 weeks. I know I've said I was gonna post and keep coming back and stuff, but there was a lot going on. Unfortunately, I had to move to a new apartment. That kind of had me wrapped up in a couple things. Took my time because good things take time. You know what I mean? So we here, baby. All me in the new place. You know the deal. And we're here to make that money. We're here to stack that money. We're here to invest that money. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. We're gonna try different side hustles. Little sidetrack. Backtrack to what we were doing in the previous. I did the intro to the channel. We're gonna touch up a little bit on that. I did the intro to eBay reselling. I got some very big news about that. We're gonna move forward with that, and then I got even bigger news. So stay tuned for that. And I'm just really excited for what's going on in this world, what's going on in my life, the people around me, the people that I'm communicating with, contacting with, connecting with. This is all just an extremely fun journey. Yeah, so let's get into today's video. So let's check it out. I know that I kind of did like the whole intro thing, but I want you guys to kind of understand the breakdown. So I am Gerald. You guys know me. If you don't, what's up? I make music. I like to rap. I like to write. I like to sing. I play the guitar. I'm a motorcycle enthusiast, a history enthusiast. I do smoke weed occasionally, sometimes on my own time. Don't worry about it. I don't promote it a lot of the time. It's just, it's what I do. Get over it. Let's see. I flip motorcycles because I love motorcycles. I have my first one. I'm flipping it, detailing it. I'm a professional detailer. Was a detailer for Harley Davidson for a couple of years. What else? eBay reselling. No, we've mentioned that a couple times because this is huge. I'm sharing my journey so that you guys could learn, you can watch, and be entertained. Are you not entertained? I'm just kidding. Nah, but for real though, like, all I want to do. And by the way, I have my AC unit kicking on every once in a while, so I apologize for that. We're not in some fancy studio yet. We're gonna work our way up. You know the deal. So pretty much, you guys know, like, I'm into eBay reselling. We're making a lot of money doing that. We're gonna break that down here in the channel today. We're literally doing, I keep saying we're doing everything, but I kind of need to break this stuff down to you. So in my mind, right, I'm turning a penny into $10,000 doing all of this. So we'll start with eBay reselling. Here we go. So what I personally did was I was constantly looking up eBay reselling videos on YouTube, and I was just like, what's the number one goal and who's the number one person to help me achieve what I want to, like, what, because everybody's goal is different, right? So my goal was, how do I turn a penny into $10,000? So at the end of the day, it was Gary V. I'm not here to promote him. I'm not here to, what's the word? I guess, yeah, promote. But at the end of the day, Gary V is on some real top level shit. And if you want to know more, go hit him up, guys. Go watch his stuff. I mean, he's been doing this for a very long time. And it's all free game. It's just game after game after game. So go check out the boy Gary V. If you don't know, now you do. So technically what Gary V shows us is he shows us that you need to go to garage sales, yard sales. You need to go to storage units and buy it for auctions. And it doesn't really necessarily need to be storage units. It can be clearance stores. Arbitrage is technically what you're going to do is find clearance and deals and stuff at stores and storefronts. And then you'll go and you'll buy there, and then you'll sell on eBay for the actual price. I know it seems a little, I know everything can seem a little, out there, but I want you guys to understand that there's a lot of money to be made in all of this. And the more we learn, the more we understand, the more we grow as a community. And that's my number one goal with this channel, is to build a pillar for the community everywhere I go, no matter where I'm at. I want to communicate, connect. I want to show people what I'm doing. I want people to learn for themselves, and not only be entertained, but grow a family out of this, a community, because this is so important. And I know I kind of feel like I'm repeating myself, but sometimes the words that are repeated hit the stepping stones in your brain, you know what I mean? And you'll understand it. Um, and I definitely gonna do a video of like who I am, a little breakdown, you know what I mean? But right now, I know you guys are here because you really want to watch and listen to me talk about eBay reselling and how I made $3,000 in less than 30 days, starting with 1 penny. I know. It sounds way too good to be true, but let me tell you. Okay, so let me break this down. We know, I don't know if we know, but I know you need to buy for low and sell for high. It's kind of like the stock market. And so we're gonna go into arbitrage, little snippet. Go to your recent stores, go to your thrift stores, go to the clearance areas, go to any section where you just looking and you can see a deal, any kind of good deal. There's deals everywhere. Facebook Marketplace, social media, your friends, your family, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. Ask anybody, like, hey, keep it real. Communicate. I'm starting this challenge. I have these goals. Do you guys have anything that I can buy and sell for low, for high? I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but there's a lot of people on YouTube who are doing like this flipping challenge where they're like exchanging things. We aren't really doing much of that on my channel. I mean, I know it's really entertaining and we could probably push a lot of weight doing that, but I just think that we need to show what spending and the profit of spending off your own dough, if you feel me. So this is what I like the most about all this, is because you literally, with your own eyes and your own money, you get to spend, right? Because you're spending for the low and you're selling for the high. You're buying for the low and selling for the high. My apologies. So realistically, how I started is I went to a garage sale. I think it was some Saturday. I took some girl with me, and I was like, "Yo, let's go," because I downloaded this app, and it shows you where like all these garage sales are in your area. And so, if you don't know, I am in Arizona, in the valley, and it is huge. There's places everywhere, buildings everywhere, residential everywhere, fucking people everywhere. My apologies. I cussed. But it's all good. So what we're gonna do is go to all these garage sales, right? And we're gonna see, just walk around, communicate, conversate with the people, the homeowner, whatever. At the end of the day, the more honest you are, the more real you are, the more you're just there to like keep it real and at a buck. People understand, and they might even just give you stuff for free. I know that's crazy because not anything really comes for free nowadays, but I've noticed, like, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. When I was younger, I used to be really, really stuck up. I used to be a fool. I used to be ignorant. I used to think that I was better than everybody. I used to think that nobody can talk to me or tell me anything. Sometimes people think that I'm still like that, but like, nah, you tripping. But I think it's very, 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 very important that you humble yourself. You don't stay out of the box or in the box, but you have a healthy balance of what's going on around you. You're doing what you need to do. You're staying on top of it. You're communicating. You're real. You're what's the word? Because for me, I noticed that the more I just was genuinely real and nice, because I know it's hard to be nice, but the more you're genuinely nice and you really just care and you want to have a good conversation and you're like, hey, how are you? How's your day going? Yeah, and have you heard about this? Have you heard about that? What's going on in the news? Well, have a wonderful day. Oh, let me spark this conversation of what I got going on with this. I'm starting this really cool challenge. I got a lot of followers. Yada, yada, yada. You'll be amazed. Because I can't tell you how many times I've done this, and people are like, yo, come over here and let me show you what's this. Like, I got guitars, I've gotten soundboards, pianos, literally books. I can't even explain it. I can't. But I can only tell you the game. I can only keep it real with you. I can only show you how I do it. I can only show you how I move. And that's why we here, baby. That's why we here. So, what I did is I started a whole new eBay channel. I'm not really going to tell you guys the whole name, but I want you guys to understand that it's probably best to not really create it under your whole name, because you want to get your LLC behind it. You want to back it up legitimately, but also, put your name in that stuff, or whatever, but you want a real company name. You want to try to keep it legit, friendly. You want to get some people to draw in, and then you can build something off it. Because any business that's legit and is buildable, you can sell it. Like, come on, you can sell it. You can sell the material in it. You can sell the product in it. You can sell the company itself. Like, and not only that, there's the tax write-offs. There's there's all kinds of stuff. So you really gotta just pay attention, and we're gonna learn together. We're gonna go over a lot together. So you're gonna start with your front page on eBay. I would open my laptop and I would go over this stuff with you guys, but I'm gonna communicate first, and then later down the video I'll show my receipts and show you guys the numbers, because numbers don't lie, obviously. But there's a lot that I'm trying to do with my upgrading, like my content wise. But we'll just get there over time, I'm not really too worried about that, because I know it's the person, not the content. And sometimes some people think it's the other way around, but I just want you guys to know we're here for the best of the best, and we're here for you, because you are the best of the best. And we're here for everybody. We're here for you because you need to understand the reality of what's true and what's not. You need to get put on this game of money, because if you ain't making money, you's a dummy. And you already know, man, you got to get on your P's and Q's. You got to be the man you're supposed to be, or the woman you're supposed to be, the queen. And this life is so limited and so small, and if you're not doing what you need to do, you're going to be a fool. So what you're going to do, man, is you're just going to go ahead and go on eBay. You're going to open up a new account. All right, you're going to do what you need to do with your all right, let me break this down. When you make your eBay store, your best bet is to go ahead and Google and make your email under that store name. That way your email and your store name are connected. You don't want stuff hitting your personal. You don't want stuff hitting your personal email or your personal phone number. Sometimes it's best to get another phone, so that's why people got two phones, one for the and one for the, shout out Kevin Gates, man. But the deal, bro. Like, you don't really want to be having all your personal and business stacked on each other. So it's probably best to keep, go ahead and build yourself a email address with that. Go hop on back on eBay, start building your account. And you just want to do it the legit way, And if you can't get the LLC right away, it's okay to get it the next week, or, but you need to get it. You need to get it. I can't stress that enough. So once you get to the point, excuse me, sorry. Once you get to the point where you're logged in and you could hop on, hop off, hop in, hop off. You could even search. You can buy product, and your account is live. Go ahead and just see what's popping. Sometimes it's electronics in the moment, sometimes it's video games, consoles, sometimes it's furniture, sometimes it's things that you don't even understand or know why it's popping off, but you're like, yo, let me get on top of this, you feel me? Like, I done seen some wildest things. Like, recently after COVID, there was this UV, zone thing that, kills the bacteria on phones, earbuds, honestly, I think I have it somewhere laying around here, but you put anything you want in it and it like kills the bacteria. Because I think the whole COVID thing scared everybody off, you know. So it's very important that you just do your research. I can't stress that enough because research is key. You need to understand that what's really popping off on the market, what's going on, what's because you can have stuff on your listing and it'll just sit there forever. It'll just sit there and sit there and sit there and you're like, what the? Why ain't nobody buying? But you gotta understand as well, my friend, is that you didn't do your research. You don't know what's popping. And I could only guarantee that if you did your research and you can see what's continuously being sold or what's what is bringing people's interest, you know, like health products, people like I guarantee you health products will always 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 be in the game because people always care about their beauty. People, women, men, you know, young, old, middle, people care about what they look like and how they look, you know. It's just a fact. That's just mine. That's what I like to touch into. It's what I go after. It's what I like. You know, it's my thing. It's my niche. I guess that's the word I should be saying. Niche. It's a thing. It's a product or a thing where you know it's popping. You better get on it and you know, skyrocket to the moon, baby. We're not there yet, but you know, you gonna see when we there. I ain't gonna say it. I won't say a damn thing, but you gonna tell when I'm a millionaire. That's all I gotta say. You gonna tell. And it's not to be like a asshole or anything about it. It's not to like I'm gonna be a millionaire. No, no, no. I have my own reasons on why I am so driven and why I am so hungry. And if you don't understand, you'll sooner or later get to know the guy. Alright? I'm not gonna go into it right now. But your boy's hungry. I'm hungrier than I've ever been. And every day I wake up, I get hungrier the more I eat. And it ain't never gonna stop. And I'm never gonna give up until my body drops. You know, and you gotta have the same mentality. You know, and I know I keep getting sidetracked and stuff, but let me reel it back in. So, where we're at right now is we've built a legit email address that's backing up your legit eBay account. Alright, so now you got research, you got a little bit of funds that you can play with. Let's say you're not trying to do the $10 challenge that I'm doing, you're trying to start with a decent amount like 200. 200 can really set you up. I ain't even gonna cap. It's like you go to the garage sale with 200, you're gonna have a whole truckload full of stuff if you really wanted to. That's why it's important that you have 5 different areas lined up and all over the city, and you go check out all 5 different areas, or you go to all these stores. Like you should definitely take one day out of the week, like a Sunday or something. Sorry, maybe not even a Sunday, but maybe a Sunday because that's when everybody's off sometimes. See what's out there. People are off, so they're gonna be doing garage sales or their stores with sales. Like, go look around, see what you find. Have some fun while you're doing it because if you ain't having fun, you probably shouldn't do it. Chasing your dream is important, and if you're not chasing your dream, then you're probably not having fun. That's all I gotta say. Now, if you start to really find a lot of things that are like up on the market, or it's things that you think, it's okay to buy things and test it out. Like, for instance, I've probably bought, what was it? There was this one guitar that I bought that the strings kept getting loose. So like you can tune it. I kept tuning my guitar, and next thing you know, I set it down for 5 minutes, and then I kept picking it back up and play, and it was out of tune right away. And I was like, I don't want that, and I don't think anybody's gonna want that. So it's literally just been sitting right here, and like with my other guitars for past month. But it's okay because it's like it's not in a big hurry to get rid of it. Eventually, over time, I'm gonna have so much product, I'll just throw it all in the front yard and have a $1 yard sale, and everybody in the neighborhood will come and grab 10 items worth of shit. And so you got like 100 people showing up grabbing $10. That's $10 times 100. You got $1,000 just worth of fucking free shit that people like. I'm telling you guys, there's just so much ways. There's so much to do. There's so much money, especially if it's just sitting there, you know. And you got to get up and get it. You really do. You know, nobody's gonna hand out anything. Nobody's gonna give you anything. Nobody's gonna be like, here you go. Now be a millionaire. Like, you really gotta get up and have fun with it. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta talk to yourself. You know, because it's really all mental. So get up, go out, see what's out there, have some fun with it. Remember, buy for the low, sell for the high. Okay, you can go on the Facebook Marketplace. You can go to arbitrage stores. I say arbitrage stores is because what what it's called is when you go to stores and you buy for the low and then you sell them for the high on your market, is you are doing arbitrage. That's what it's called. I had a friend today ask me what that was, and I think I gave him the wrong description, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to go back on that. But you know the deal. I'm glad that I'm giving y'all the real thing, because when I came back home, I was like, let me check myself on that, man. Because, like, if you ain't checking yourself and you ain't reflecting and you ain't going over what you doing in life, then you ain't really, like, prospering. You ain't really growing. And that's all we trying to do, man. We're trying to grow to become millionaires, bro. We're not trying to grow to become bums. You don't grow to become a bum. You grow to become a millionaire. You're going to go through these freaking waves and you're going to go, but as long as you're going up and you're growing and you're doing the thing that you got to do and you're being the best that you got to be, I guarantee you're going to live a prosperous life, and we're going to freaking have a great time together, because it's not only for you, it's not only for me, but it's for all. So have fun with it. Enjoy yourself. Once you start really buying product and you're starting to understand, this is what I've noticed that's selling for a lot amount. This is what I noticed that's being put on the shelves. This is what I noticed, like, because everywhere is different. Every person's different. Gary V, I know, like, is into, like, baseball cards and stuff like that. I'm not 1,000% sure, so don't, own me up to that. But I can only guarantee you that, like I said, my stuff is health products. I'm a fresh month, so I like fresh things. It's just how it be. So everybody's different. I hope that you guys can definitely find the stuff that you like. Do a couple test runs. I guarantee, like, hey, I found this $10 item. Let's check this out and see if it works. And depending how fast it sells, then go out and buy a whole pallet worth. Why wouldn't you, right? Or not even a pallet worth, but talk to the merchandiser themselves and try to work out some deal. Because what did we say in the beginning of the video? Communication is key. Not only is communication is key, but to be prosperous, you need to be honest. You need to be nice. You need to communicate with these people, right? You need to be friendly. And it's not hard, ladies and gentlemen. It really isn't. I was just having a conversation with somebody that I known them for a very long time. The thing that really put me on my P's and Q's and made me the man I am today is God. Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. Christ is King. And I'll always put that on the world for the world to see. I ain't hiding anything. I want everybody to know Christ is King. It's the only way that I am the way I am, and as passionate and peaceful and loving and caring, and because I have an example. I never had that. I was always just some pathetic loser just trying to deal with their emotions that they didn't know how to deal with. Like, come on now. Let's keep it real. We're not a bunch of little kids. We're not a bunch of little, But you gotta keep it real with yourself, man. Man or woman. You gotta keep it real with yourself. You gotta understand what you want to do. And I guarantee you, if this isn't for you, it's not for you. But if you're trying to make some money and you don't want to work for the man upstairs for your whole entire life, then do this. Try it out with me. Have fun with me. Build a channel with me. Connect with me. Text the comments. Let me know what works for you. I guarantee you're going to have fun. I haven't made a lot of money. The first month, we made $3,000. We had a lot of fun, though. I work 2 jobs. I'm doing a lot of other things. So I probably could have made a lot more money. No excuses. It's my fault. We'll own up on that. We'll take advantage of this next coming month. And I hope you guys know that, like, the products that are doing good after your test runs, go all out. Because after your test runs, they're your test runs, right? And if they're giving you the results that you are looking for, then go all out. But if they're not producing the results you're not looking for on your test runs, then tap out. Go on to a new product. Try something different. Now that's the keys: test products, test runs, and it might need 2 or 3. Yeah. I hope you guys understand that this shit's really kind of like, it's simple, it's really easy. And if you guys have any questions, like when it comes to breaking it down on eBay, this or that, they do an extremely good job on showing you this is what this is what that is, this is the info, this is how to move forward doing this, how to go through your sales. So it's not hard, it's not rocket science. I'm not the smartest guy in the room, but if you sit there and you take notes and you break it all apart and you absorb it, I'm a huge faith believing person that that's the key to learn for me. And by the way, I know I kind of break things down a little weird with my talking. I'm just a little nervous. I'm still new to this. We're going to get a lot smoother over time. Believe that. And I just want everybody to know that I had a great day with y'all on this. I had a great day out here too. Every day is a good day. Don't ever trick yourself up because you couldn't get a sell, because you spent money and you had to blow it on a bad investment. Don't trip yourself out because there's people in your life bringing you down. Do what you gotta do, man. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. This life we live is so short. And I feel like so many people are just like clueless. Me, myself. So my goal is to really just spread positivity. And I want to spread my journey, obviously. I want to see people grow. I want to spread love, joy. I want to inspire. Because I know that if I can't change the world financially right now, I gotta do it through a message. I gotta do it through my work and what you see through these screens, and what I say through my tongue, and how you look at me. Now that's why I'm here. I'm here because I have a reason to be. I have a passion. I have a dream to change this world, to change my world, to change a world that no longer exists. I don't know what kind of world we're living in right now. Do you? At the end of the day, we have such limited time. And I guarantee you that if you start now, because remind you, these are side hustles. You're not going to quit your job just to work on a little side hustle that you're going to do on your free time, man. You got to get that right. So, on your free time, you need to take advantage of this. I'm not saying don't do Netflix, don't do this, don't do that. Because, hey, what you need to decompress and relax a little bit, that's on you, right? I'm not going to force you or tell you, like, hey, don't do this. But I can guarantee you the results that you're getting and you don't like them, it's probably because you're doing this. Like, for instance, I'm going to give you guys an example. I like to beat myself up a lot. I'm not physically where I want to be right now. That's okay. That's okay. I'm working on it every single day. I beat myself up like crazy, yo. Like, trust me, I'm working on it. And I'm even probably going to be building content off of that. Content off that we can freaking capitalize and minimize and do all this stuff and make money off it. You already know. It's not really about fame or anything really. It's just about spreading a good message for the people that need it. And that's why I'm here. I hope you guys had a good day on this. I hope you guys got a little bit of a better understanding of what I did to generate my $3,000. Buy for the low, sell for the high. Buy for the low, sell for the high. Buy for the low, sell for the high. It's pretty simple. I'm silly. You're gonna know over these few next couple of channels and stuff, you're gonna be like, dude, this guy is freaking hilarious. We're probably gonna laugh a lot. We're probably gonna cry a lot. We're probably gonna have a lot of great times, because that's what this is all about. This is what we're creating. This is truly the realest channel you ever gonna see, because I'm not the like fakest person ever. I'm gonna always keep it at a buck. I'm gonna tell you how it is. If I was looking at you right now, like, you would feel the passion in the room. Motherfuckers don't like me. You wanna know why? I make people so uncomfortable because I just speak truth, and people are so caught up in their own fantasies and their own whatever la la land they be living in. They don't want to hear the reality of the truth of how to do things, on how the world's supposed to be ran, on what's going on. And there's a lot of us people that are the same. And if I can say anything, spit your game, bro. Why aren't you doing this? I think, honestly, everybody should have a podcast. Everybody should be telling their life story, their come up, and be showing people like, hey, I know I'm not shit, but you can watch me become shit. And you can watch me, and you can watch my journey, and you can watch how I do it. And not only that, not only can you watch me how I do it, you can do it yourself. Because who's going to be somebody that wants to talk a lot but ain't going to do a lot? And not only that, who's the person watching and then commenting and you ain't doing it yourself? What are you doing? I ain't going to hate. I don't play a hate. You feel me? I just send love. I just send game. I'm here to put you on as I was put on. And it ain't even really about that. It's just here to have a conversation and here to be motivating and inspiring and giving people that love that they're like, man, I just had a bad day. Let me learn how to get this money. Let me hear what Gerald's got to say, aka Hustlin' Hustlers, baby. Because we some hustling hustlers, baby. I'm telling you, we onto something good. We onto something great. And if you stayed, thanks. If you have any more questions on this eBay stuff, don't hesitate to hit me up. You guys know, if you don't know me, get to know me. Put a comment in the, send a comment like, yo, let's get together. I'll hit you up. We'll get together. That being said, we're going to be kind of wrapping it up right now. So if you guys feel like there's anything that I didn't really go over, let me know. And yeah, before we end, I'm going to show you guys my numbers on my computer here, just so you guys can see my receipts. I don't really want to tell you the products that like I was really touching into, just because, my secret flavor is my secret flavor. However, I can give you guys the game when it comes to, like how I said, health products, beauty products. You use your imagination for the rest. So, that being said, I was able to turn 1 penny into $3,000 in a couple, some change, in less than 30 days. It's kind of how I did it. I broke it down. I didn't really tell you guys the products that I did, but I told you how I did it. And that's exactly how it ran. That's exactly how it went. Yeah. I love this shit, man. I love this shit, dude. I just want everybody to know that I love this shit. I ain't going anywhere. And I wouldn't be doing this for any other reason but to be putting y'all on the way I was put on. Alright? I ain't got no reason to sell you guys anything. I ain't got your I don't want your money. I don't want your money. There ain't nothing you can really give me that I can't get myself, that I don't already have, that I can't go work for to go get. Like, come on now. People be acting wild, man. But I tell you what, man, if you guys got any questions, hit me up. If you guys want to see some more, you know the deal. If you guys want to see my social media, we're doing it all. We're doing it big. I know I mentioned a lot too that I was going to be touching into what I've got cooking up in the future. We're doing pocket options, live trading. We're doing trading options. We're doing all kinds of fun stuff, man. We're gonna be turning that $1,000 into $20,000 in like 1 day type stuff. I know I just blew your mind. Trust me, my mind was blown when I was like, what is this? What's going on? Is this real? Is this fake? I can only guarantee you that if you sit down, you take the notes, you break it down, you observe it, you absorb it, and you learn, you're gonna win. And that's not just with one thing, that's with everything. I just gave you guys my secret sauce, man. You gotta break it up, roll it up, and light that shit. Yeah, this has been fun, man. This has been fun. I'm glad. I'm having a good time, man. I ain't gonna lie, I've kind of had goosebumps this whole time. Been a little nervous talking to y'all, but I it's not like you guys are here in front of me, but you know, we gonna get better. We gonna get comfortable. We're gonna make some freaking money, man. We're gonna make some serious money. But before we even start playing with any of the money, we need to learn this, because this isn't a game. This isn't a joke. And we're paying to play, which means that we're paying for the mentorship, we're paying to learn, we're paying for the books, we're paying to cop in this game and pay to play, which means that why would I want to step to the side and want to play off my money? Why would I? What, do I think that I'm better than a millionaire who's made millions off this? No, come on now, guys. You gotta observe from the millionaire the way that some of you guys are observing from me, because if you don't know, you gotta go to the person who does. Just like how there's teachers. Just like how the teachers were taught. Just like how they go to school. I'm not really into the whole school system and stuff like that. I ain't really fond of it. But I guarantee you, like, you need to be book smart. You need to be street smart. You need to be on your P's and Q's. You need to know what's going on. You need to know the know. Alright? So, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Stay blessed, stay focused, stay happy, stay included, keep the conversation going. Now let me go ahead and show you guys some of my numbers, and then we can get this video wrapped up. Alright? Alright, here we go. Yo, what's up guys? So here we are on my computer, my laptop. So technically I'm going over my eBay, my receipts, pretty much I said earlier. Just so that you guys can get an idea that, you know, everything that I'm telling you guys, it's legit, 100% proof. And I'm here to give you guys game, you know. So as you can see, just right here alone, I already, from today, the last 24 hours, I have 8 items that I need to ship already. 13 messages. And that's just how we're moving, guys. That's just how we're moving. So, that being said, let me go ahead and show you guys the numbers. I moved my screens just so that you guys don't have to see what is actually my eBay name, because the last thing I want is, you know, anything, you know. You know the deal. So this right now is from the last, it says last 31 days. However, technically this is pretty much, I would say, give or take 6 days. This has got to be from like the last 6 days. So when we click on this, and we go, you can see health and beauty, collectibles, consumer electronics, home and garden. Now that we're on our graph, you could kind of get an idea of the money we were looking at. And so the cool thing is as well is you can generate reports. So the very first month I did this, which this video is based upon, because technically guys I am on my second month. However, I had a huge move in. So technically, I'm just giving you guys the results of when I was supposed to post this video. And so we're going to generate our report. And then we're going to keep going. So this was pretty much the month of March. And if I'm going to be 100% honest, for me just doing this for the first time, I thought that was really good. Because at the end of the day, like, you can make a lot of mistakes doing this. You know, there's a lot of product that you can buy that just end up aren't really selling on the market. There's this thing where you got to understand shipment costs a lot of money, you know. And if you aren't doing it the right way, then you're probably going to end up spending a lot more money than you think you are supposed to. So let me put you guys on some game real quick, alright? There is a website online, and if you type this up on your Google search, you can thank me later in the comments. Matter of fact, if you're watching this and you made it throughout the whole video, and you're doing exactly what I'm telling you to do, go ahead and send me a comment. I'd highly appreciate it. It lets me know that you're staying and watching through the whole video. So actually, there is a website online, and all you need to do is just search free shipment boxes. And I guarantee you're going to be extremely happy because there's a website that literally provides free boxes and packages to ship for you. And they ship it to your home or your address or wherever you need it to go. So that being said, you literally have a lot for you. However, you would never know if you didn't go and you learned and you didn't get that knowledge to obtain. You understand what I'm saying? So I just put you guys on a little bit of game to make you a little bit more money, or aka save you a little bit more money. So that being said, I apologize for the camera moving around a lot. However, I don't have it on the stand as I usually do. I know I did mention that we're going to do this until we reach 10K, but you know, I really am digging this side hustle. It's not bad for just having a little extra money on the side. You know, times are tough. Yeah. So these are the numbers that I'm generating. And I hope you guys can see that. And this is just one side hustle, I repeat. And I love this. We're absolutely having fun. Because if you're not having fun and enjoying yourself, what are you doing, right? So, you know, we're being consistent, we're having fun, we're doing our thing. I'm glad I was able to show you guys the numbers. You know, you guys take care, you have fun, stay blessed, you know the deal. We out.